everybody, welcome back. I know this looks like a lot of eggs because I am making a full dozen eggs, and these are not for our family. These are actually for a family at our homeschool co-op. I am making them a big old breakfast or breakfast for dinner. However they want to use it, that's up to them. But I am making a ton of food for them because they recently lost their mama to cancer at 33 years old. So we are all taking turns taking care of them. And today was my day. Well, there's like 3 of us that had the same day to give them enough food to kind of last more than one day. And I had signed up for today, and everybody was bringing snacks and dinners, but I realized that no one had brought anything for breakfast. So I was thinking, make them some breakfast. If they want to use it for breakfast, they can. But if they want to use it for dinner or for lunch or whatever time of day they want to eat it, they'll have it. But at least they'll have an option for having it for breakfast instead of their dad doing it. So this was just an idea I had. I had no clue when I signed up. I put TBD under like what I was going to bring because I had no idea. So I was like, to be determined. And then I just kept looking through what everybody else was bringing. And I was like, you know what? I don't see anything for breakfast. So let's go ahead and do that. And it just worked out really well. So I bought these pancakes and I bought some French toast sticks and these eggs, and then made some sausage and cut up a whole bunch of oranges and gave them some orange juice and a couple bags of donuts. And that was their meal from us. And I hope they enjoyed it. I'm doing this voiceover on Monday following that Thursday, so I'm sure the food is gone by now. But hopefully it went to good use. I'm sure it did. And just very thankful to be able to bless a family in need. Welcome back. I just got all of this prepped and ready for a family at church, or not at church, at our co-op, our homeschool co-op. The mom in our co-op passed away, and we're all bringing food. We had actually had a meal train set up before she passed away because unfortunately she's had cancer for a while. And we were all just rotating, bringing her food because she's been having a rough time and she was going to be able to take it home after every Thursday. Unfortunately, she passed away this weekend. So sorry, I needed a minute. We're still bringing food to the family because now obviously they need it even more than before. So I have a whole bunch of oranges. Everybody's doing dinners and snacks. So I figured I could do breakfast, maybe kind of switch it up. And then they can have it for breakfast or lunch or dinner. They can have it whenever they want. But we have a whole bunch of oranges. We have pancakes and French toast. We have some sausages and some scrambled eggs. And then I also have a bag right here. It has orange juice and some donuts in there just for fun. So now I'm gonna work on our pork. I'm just gonna season it on the outside with some of the blend and then also some green goddess seasoning because that's just what I put on everything these days and everything tastes amazing with all of it. So I'm gonna sear it and then I'm gonna throw it in the crock pot and we're gonna make up some stuff to go on the outside. To go on the outside, like some sauce, I meant. I don't know why I said to go on the outside. I'm just making a mess everywhere. So in here, I'm gonna put a can of mushrooms. A can of cream of mushrooms. An onion soup packet. I'm just grabbing things from the pantry to throw in here. A little Worcestershire. Some brown gravy mix. And then I'm going to fill it with some water. And just pour it over the pork. There is what that looks like. Well, I thought you got a pencil stuck in it here. There you go. All right, we are in the process of trying to get ready for co-op. The kids are back there getting themselves together. I need to pack lunches, not really lunches. So the kids don't eat lunch there because it's kind of right after lunchtime. So they have what's called snack time at the end of their first block class. Sorry, I'm looking for the lunch boxes. But I need to go ahead and get stuff packed and ready for them for their snack. So I just got the little two stuff packed. They just have some snacks, some cucumbers. He has pepperoni and a beef stick. She does not because she won't eat it. And she has one of these little bars, and he doesn't because he won't eat it. But the other two girls have already packed their stuff. They like to pack their own because they're a little bit older. But these two are done. We're ready to go in a few minutes. Thursdays are our very long days. We have co-op from 12 to 4, and then we come home and we have a volleyball game every Thursday. So last time her game was at 8. We had to leave early because I had to get gas, and we had to be there early. And then the 7 o'clock game didn't start till after 8:30, and her 8 o'clock game didn't start till after 9. And it was just a really late night. So I'm hoping something like that doesn't happen tonight. But her game is at 7 tonight, so it's a little bit earlier, so it'll be a little bit nicer. And then we had to get some water bottles together, putting things in backpacks. So right now we are heading over to my parents' house. I'm gonna clean their place, and then we'll be heading off to co-op for a really long time. And then we'll come home for a very short time, have some dinner, and then we'll head to volleyball. Busy day. So we just got home. My head is pounding. It has been getting worse and worse and worse the whole day. And it's like no matter what I've been doing, it's just getting worse. So I wanted to come home and like kind of relax, but I don't really have the time. So it is time to get dinner finished up. Look at our crafts. So we learned about, Layla and Wilder learned about the Statue of Liberty. We're doing symbols of America and or symbols of freedom. And that's the symbol they learned about today. And this one's Wilder's. And then we did our jellyfish, which are, oh, they're right here. This one's Layla's. She wanted little tiny eyes. And then this one's Wilder's. But anyway, I'm gonna make this rice-a-roni now, and I'm gonna make some broccoli because Ashlyn wants to eat. So I need to use this up first because this was in our last grocery haul. So I need to make sure this gets used up before it goes bad. And I'm gonna get out my pan so I can make this rice-a-roni, and the pork is done. So that'll be dinner. So I'm just gonna bring this to a boil and then we let it simmer and then I'll be done. So that's super easy. And for the broccoli, I'm just gonna do avocado oil, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and Green Goddess seasoning. Mix this all around. And I'm gonna roast them on 400. Rice is done, broccoli's done, pork's done. Normally I would make mashed potatoes with this, but I don't have any potatoes. So that's why I made this rice, because that's just what I have. Now it's off to volleyball. So thank you guys for watching and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.